In the scene, a quiet church, hushed prayers, and then little Richard, in all his eyeliner and pompadour glory, walks in. He renounced rock and roll, repented his past, married, and began to preach. He earnestly tried to walk a narrow, quiet path, seeking solace and redemption. But little Richard was never meant for quiet. Even in the pulpit, his sermons were infused with the same electrifying energy that defined his music. He declared, "I consider my music sacred. It's a song of love and joy." He believed his iconic scream, that glorious cosmic cry, wasn't rebellion, but a profound release, a means of survival, a pure expression of joy in a world that constantly tried to diminish him. Religion didn't silence him. It merely confirmed what he already knew. His voice was a force of nature, too powerful to be contained. His spiritual journey was not a rejection of his essence, but an attempt to reconcile the disparate parts of his complex identity. He was a preacher with the soul of a rock star, and a rock star with the heart of a preacher. 5 years after his dramatic departure, the irresistible pull of music called him back. That restless spark, ignited in his youth, reignited. Europe, ever more open to his unique artistry, welcomed him with open arms. And suddenly, a new generation of musical giants, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Jimi Hendrix, James Brown, Otis Redding, Bob Dylan, David Bowie, were all watching, learning, and absorbing his blueprint. Keith Richards famously recounted how he and Mick Jagger would sneak into the rafters to study Richards' electrifying performances. "We watched from above to see how hard you'd have to work if you wanted to do this stuff," he said. Little Richard wasn't just a performer. He was a living masterclass, a hurricane of talent that taught a generation of legends how to command a stage and ignite an audience. He was more than an influence. He was the foundational text, the original blueprint for rock and roll showmanship. His return wasn't just a comeback. It was a reaffirmation of his unparalleled status as an innovator and an icon. The students had become stars, but they never forgot their teacher. By 1972, Little Richard was considered a golden oldie, a man in his late 30s, ancient by the fleeting standards of early rock. Yet, he returned to London to co-headline the London Rock and Roll Show at Wembley Stadium, ready to reclaim his throne. And what a return it was. His eyebrows glittered, his bouffant hair towered, and his clothes shone like a walking disco ball. He screamed into the camera, "Let it all hang out with the beautiful little Richard from down in Macon, Georgia. I am the king of rock and roll." An interviewer, perhaps overwhelmed, softly asked, "Were you always so shy?" Shy? Richard? The man who invented flamboyance, who played